Okay, you know the drill. As you're coming in, do me a favor. I have my laptop here today so that I can see everybody's messages. Let me know where you're coming in from. I got to see Francis's first one in from Nebraska. I love my Francis from Nebraska. You know I love my Francis from Nebraska. Flushing. Oh, such good food in Flushing, Sharon. Orlando, Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Is it Colorado or Colorado? There's Natalie from Hawaii. Natalie, what time is it there? I always want to know. Oh my gosh, Morristown, New Jersey. You know it's my favorite town. Pismo Beach, Pittsburgh. Oh my gosh, Dillsburg. Oh, I'm from Mechanicsburg. I'm right off of Gasburg Pike. That's so funny. Atlanta, Annette, 5 a.m. Natalie is up at 5 a.m. to watch this stuff, guys. Rita's from
Wow.
Indy, Vegas. Lisa from the Bronx. You know I love my Lisa. Mount Joy, PA. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. It's like old home week. Nancy from the Villages. I want Nancy to get all of the villages watching this because I think this would be a good time.
Be
Northern
more
Virginia,
baby.
we love it. New Mexico, we love it. Be more, baby. You guys know Be more is Baltimore, right? Baltimore, best food scene in the United States. Alaska. Oh, is it also 5 a.m. in Alaska? Good gravy. Kathy from Minneapolis, Springmount, PA. Oh, we're finally rainy Binghamton. It is rainy here too. Let me tell you, I think the sun, I see blue sky finally. I was setting up this morning. It's raining around us because today we're doing the grill, baby. So keep it coming, Denver. Keep it coming, Detroit. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Annabelle from North Carolina. Oh my gosh, Johnstown. Oh my gosh, I know Johnstown, Apex, North Carolina, Seattle. I will always have a special place in my heart for Seattle. Oh my gosh, rain when you grill. Okay, so it's just been such a rainy spring here in Maryland. It has been crazy. My husband said this morning, "Oh, Lisa's in from Walnut Creek." My husband said, "I'm giving up on the zinnias. I think they drowned." So, no good. I want everybody to do me a favor. And before we get started, give a big hello to my friend, Karen Morgan. Karen, good morning.
Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you from
So, Karen,
Alaska and
Alaska, I'm telling you, they're
west,
amazing.
east.
Kathy says hello. Karen, look at that. Eleanor's saying hello. Michelle is saying hello. Lita from Central New Jersey. We love some Jersey. I have someone from Jersey here as a special guest today. Aaron is in. Oh, I love it. So, listen, Karen,
Aw.
tell everyone why you're joining us today.
Because we are about to embark on Protect Week. And this is kind of our kickoff event to Protect Week. And Protect Week is a campaign that AARP Maryland runs in with about at least 20 other partners. Every year, it coincides with World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, which is always June 15th. We shine a spotlight on elder fraud, abuse, and prevention and the horror of this crime and what we can do to protect ourselves. So
So
that's why
important.
I'm here with also bad puns involving the recipes if I can come up with any. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay. And this is my challenge to everyone watching today. Karen, I don't know if you know this or not, but I love puns. I just love them. And the worse they are, the more I like them. I swear it's ridiculous. So anybody has good, oh, Karen's coming in from Sleepy Hollow, and I got Kathy from McKinney, Texas. Anybody has a good pun about what we're doing as we're doing it, drop it in the chat because I want to know. I
Please,
love
I
the
need the
puns.
help.
I, so listen, I know we're going to get Protect Week in here and all this good stuff. And we've got Eleanor running things behind the scenes to make sure you say hello to Eleanor. But I have found that lots of folks shy away from grilling, especially of the female persuasion. And sometimes, it turns into someone will do all the grilling in the house, but someone is in the kitchen doing all of the other work. I was talking to my sister-in-law, Laura, who is going to join us in a few minutes. And she's like, I am. And she said she does all the grilling, which is amazing because so many people don't. But as empty nesters or folks that are cooking for one or for two, we kind of get into, hey, Pat from Ohio and Eric from Springfield, Missouri. We kind of get into, I don't know, really easy suppers. Laura was saying today, just her and my brother in law. they just kind of scrounge around. And kids come home from college or they come to visit and they're like, why is there no food in the refrigerator? And it's totally true. You run the dishwasher every 4 days. I love it. But what I want to do is I want to show you how you can be kind of no fuss, no fuss, and some shortcuts. And chicken breast, I always love to show chicken breast because who has had a terrible grilled chicken breast? That's like leather on the end. Oh, and that's a big griller. Yes, I love a kebab. I love a kebab. Oh, look, Judy from Frederick. Why in California? Jerry, you get bonus points for getting up so early, too. A crunchy background sound. I don't hear any background sound
Yeah,
except for the
Christine, there
birds.
is a little bit of background sound. I was actually going to ask, could you mute your second camera?
Yes, I think they're both muted. Hang on, hang on.
Okay.
Let's go. If I go over here, I think, all right, let's see. Everybody's coming in. Stu, I love it.
Eric made kebab a couple of weeks ago, he said.
Okay, so all of the other cameras are muted.
They could be outside sounds because she's outside.
Yeah, I was just thinking it was because she had two cameras.
I hear birds, and I think this camera on the laptop, I don't even have the audio on. I can't even have the audio on.
Okay.
Sorry, folks. Laura and I aren't hearing anything on our end. I apologize.
And somebody just mentioned that I was spotlighted, Eleanor, so I guess we should spotlight Christine.
Okay, but
Do you want me to take a spotlight off you? Okay.
We're going to come back, though, because I need some Karen time here. So listen, here's the thing. When you get into the chicken breast, you will get nasty grilled chicken breast because people don't know what they're doing. And the way these steroidal chickens work now, right? They are gigantic. These are like 8, 9 ounce chicken breasts. So what we're going to do, just to make our lives easier, is we're going to cutlet out, and all my folks from Jersey know how to make a cutlet, right? We are going to cutlet out our chicken. And what we do here is we cut it in half horizontally. I'm going to take that knife because I don't want to use it for anything else. Set it aside. And then we're going to marinate it like this. And wait till you see how easy this marinade is. And here's the thing. I will eat just half of a chicken breast because they're so darn big now. And trust me, I can throw down when it comes to eating. This is no, like, oh, I'm so delicate. They're just so big now. Woo, that's a lot of chicken. So we're going to take these and pop them into a bag. Now, here is the best part. Are you ready? The best part is that you can actually freeze your chicken in the marinade in the bag. Okay? This is why this is so good. Now, check this out. I have, your recipe calls for dried, but the sound pops. Laura, I'm not sure, I'm not hearing any crunchy sound. And if you want, I can take the mic off. We can skip the mic.
Try that. Just see if it helps a little bit. All right.
Let's see if everybody is not muted. It could be coming from somewhere else.
No, everybody's muted.
It says Samsung. Somebody has a name as Samsung.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can go ahead. Eleanor, why don't you mute everyone and then unmute me?
Christine, it's asking you to unmute. Yeah. You'll just have to.
And there we are.
Thank you.
All right. Are we still popping? Are we still popping when I'm talking?
Not as much.
Okay. And it could be some ambient outside noise, but if you need me to, I will absolutely take the earbud out and go. All right. Now I'm going to keep going until I hear otherwise. Oh, good, Paula. Oh, yay. All right. So listen, your recipe calls for dried oregano, but I was telling sister-in-law Laura this morning that my oregano is begging to be used. I have huge amounts of oregano, don't I? Yeah. So I have tons, but we're going to go ahead and use some fresh. And remember that if you're using fresh, you do 3 times as much as you would dried. Then, because I love it, I'm going to stick a little bit of Dijon in. Now my fresh thyme has not come back. Muting didn't help. Okay, well that's good to know. That means it's not necessarily me. And since I'm working with the dried thyme, remember you're going to give it a little crunchy crunch in your hands. Then we're going to add a little bit of balsamic. Now this is just a tablespoon, but we love balsamic, don't we? So we're gonna get it in there. What you want to know is anything acidic, any kind of vinegar or citrus juice, a little bit of onion powder, is gonna make things mushy if it's in there too long. So it's just something to be aware of. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a little salt because we always want a little salt. And I'm just going to let this marinate right here because I'm outside. Squeeze out the air and then get down to business. Now, since we've got that in 4, we want to make sure that we're really moving it around. And I'm going to add some oil in here as well once I get it kind of moving. Gosh, I love the fresh herbs. So this is one of my big tricks because I will take this. I can cook 2 of the little bit of olive oil. I can cook 2 of the chicken breasts and then just take the others in the marinade, pop it right in the freezer.
You know what,
Christine, can I jump
in?
in?
I'm still having trouble
You got it.
hearing. Okay.
You got it. Here, let's try it. Where is the case? Here it is. All right,
Let's see if that works.
Let's see what helps. All right, can you hear me now?
Oh, that is much better. Much better. Huge improvement. Yep, much better. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, everyone. These are the ones I use every time too.
So much better. I bet those are expensive earbuds too.
No. I used them on Thursday. They're just fussy today. All right, so I have got this. I am going to let it do its thing for a few minutes now that we've got everybody going. Oh my gosh, yes, thank you, everyone. So I will take that. I do so many different marinades during the summer, and I will take it and pop it right in the freezer, and then it's all ready. And I know I just said that things get mushy, right? Well, because we're freezing it, it's going to help stop that mushiness, which is pretty good. All right, now I am an eggplant girl and not in the inappropriate emoji way, but I am going to take some eggplant and just make some nice planks of it. Now, Karen, you around?
Yes, ma'am.
There she is. All right, let's bring Karen in because what I'm going to do here. Oh, first, let's take this yellow bell pepper and we're just going to stick it right on the grill. All right, I just put it right on. We're going to try to get it black. I have a neat trick for you.
Charred, yes.
Karen, do you grill veggies ever?
I mean, I have a big green egg, so I'm a charcoal person.
Oh, I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience for charcoal. All right, check this out. So you can do that. And then if you want, because all of these are going to get chopped up, you can take it. And I always like to give it a flat edge so that nothing's wobbling around on you. I have a zucchini. I actually had a class last night that got canceled because it was outside. And I'll be darned if I don't have enough zucchini for a small army right now. It's so funny. I was giving it away to friends yesterday. And I'm just going to do one. This is one of my favorite things. This grilled veggie bruschetta. Very simple. Now I'm going to do a little ring of onion, but I am such a princess with it. I like my onion to stay all in one. So I'll just give it a little rub like that. All righty. Now, I'm going in with the oil, but here is the thing, and this is what you need to remember. Eggplant is a sponge. Eggplant is a sponge. You guys all have, yes, Michelle, you can totally do the veggies on a grill pan. Absolutely. Vinegar glaze used in, I just used balsamic vinegar. This is actually just a balsamic vinegar. It's not a glaze. I will use glaze, but I'll use it in a different way. All right. And then I'm going to take a little bit of salt and toss it again and just pop this right on. Love it. Can y'all see that? I love that I have all these grillers here.
I have a question, Christine.
Give it to me.
I notice that chefs always drop the salt like from on high.
Yeah.
Why do chefs do that?
Because we look cool.
Okay.
No. It's truly because you get more coverage. So when you take the salt and you give it a little close, it concentrates in closely.
Oh.
So we don't want to do that. We want to do up high. It does. I will tell you, you can tell when I've been cooking because there's salt everywhere that I have to go and wipe up. So my grill, okay, Cheryl, this is what I want you to know. Chocolate zucchini bread. Oh, Eric, hello. I am using a medium heat, and I can tell you this is coming in just under 500 degrees. I like to go all in. All right. It disperses better. Right. Marianne knows. Can we make me bigger? Okay, here, we'll make me bigger in a minute. Eleanor, let's take away the close-up cam for a minute because I want to talk to Karen. And I want to find out. Oh, I can smell the onion. Can you smell the onion?
Okay, you're killing me.
So good. It smells so good. All right. So Karen, tell us about Protect Week because this is, I know you guys are like, oh, the food. This is so important because you guys know I almost got scammed right after my mom died, right?
Yes.
So
I remember that. I've
told that story so many times, and I am, I like to think of myself as super together. And of course I was grieving, but it wasn't, crazy. And I felt so vulnerable. So talk to us about Protect Week and what that's going to bring for us.
Well, as it turns out, we all need protection because so many people say what you say, Christine, which is I thought I was so savvy. I'm so sophisticated. I'm well educated. I don't know how this happened to me. It has nothing to do with your level of education. It never did. These scammers hijack our emotions. And anyone who's human, and I'm thinking that's pretty much everybody in this Zoom call, that has emotions can be scammed. And that includes me. I'm an attorney. Theoretically, I'm a fraud expert. I missed getting scammed just a couple of weeks ago because I was distracted. And that's really all it takes. So, well, it was more like I was getting a call that I was trying to screen, but I didn't really listen to the screen from Google. So I just answered the call before realizing that I was what was really going on. And they knew my name. They said, "Oh, I just want to speak to Karen." And so I just answered the phone without waiting for them to say why they were calling, because if they had said that, I would have hung up. So I hung up when they told me what they wanted, which was they wanted to buy my house. I'm like, no, I think I'll just stay here, but thanks. Thanks for nothing. But I was distracted, and that's literally all it takes. So if you are grieving, even if you don't think you're in the middle of like the fresh grieving, it could be residual grieving. You're still focused on that. Or you could be really excited because you won a lottery that you never entered. Or you could be really excited because I won $4 in the lottery just last week. I was so excited. But that was in person. But it could be because you think you've met somebody online who could be the love of your life. All of these heightened emotions can make you susceptible to a scam. And so we want to tell people that they need to protect themselves. The other thing I want to let people know is that in this day and age, this notion that computers are more efficient and help us do things faster, that's a myth. That's not what's going on. Computers make us do things slower. Computers are less efficient because now that we're only doing things through a screen, we have to verify, and verify again every single thing that we do. We can't trust our eyes. We can't trust our ears. We can't trust what we're reading in an email. We have to verify. That takes time, and it's exhausting.
It is.
So,
Well, the one that's going around right now here in Maryland. So any of my Maryland folks, let me know if you've gotten this one. You get a text saying that you have like an unpaid ticket.
Or a toll fee,
something like that. And my sister-in-law is nodding her head going, they must have it in Jersey too. And it says MD government. And the thing I always do is check the web address, right? I always check the web address. And this has like md.gov. But it's not.
But there's stuff after that.
After it, and so Sharon just posted something and I'm like, oh my gosh, Lisa got the ticket one yesterday. Annabelle got a toll. Colorado had it. California, Phoenix, Colorado, Illinois, international number. Yeah, it's always an international number. But I tell you, it is just something. So do you guys have a whole bunch of activities planned for?
Oh, yes, we do. We do. This is one of them, because we're taking a bite out of fraud with this grilling class, and we're not going to be chicken about reporting fraud because it's not our fault, it's the criminal's fault. And that's all I can come up with, right? We're going to squash these criminals because we're reporting them to AARP.org/Fraud Network and the Fraud Watch helpline. So we have this. We have a kickoff press conference on Monday, June 16th. We have a teletown hall where people can call in and ask questions of experts. I'm actually going to be one of the guests on the call. And that'll be on June 13th. And during the week of Protect Week, which is from the 16th to the 20th, we will have social media interviews that we have done. I'll be hosting some of them. Ted Meyerson, our other fraud lead, will be hosting one. We'll be doing a training class for our volunteers who want to learn more about fraud. And we'll also have 3 shred events in different parts of the state. One of them in Washington County, the other one near Ocean City, and one in Camp Springs, Maryland, which is near Prince George's County in the DC area. So those are the things we have.
Let me ask you another question, because my heart is with AARP Maryland.
No, I couldn't tell. I thought you didn't care about us.
What? So are other AARP state offices, do they do a Protect Week as well?
Other state offices may do events related to scams and scam prevention. Protect Week is the Maryland initiative.
But everybody can participate.
Everything's free. It doesn't matter what age you are. And we've been doing this for about 10 years now.
Yeah. I think that's how I first got started with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's awesome. If folks want to see a schedule of the stuff that's there, are we looking really at the AARP Maryland Facebook page?
You can look at the Facebook page.
Website.
You can find the stream media that will be playing during that week on Facebook and YouTube. But there is a website where all this stuff lives, and that's AARP.org/Maryland/Protect Week, all one word.
Love it. And can we put that? Oh, look, Eleanor already did. She's so good. We have that in the chat. All right. So now, listen, since we're learning about our Protect Week, I want to show you where I am with my ever increasing hair. Do you see how big my hair is getting? I feel like every minute it gets bigger.
Well, it is humid.
My daughter has crazy curly hair. And she said, it's not even worth doing anything because it's like 900% humidity here. All right, look at these gorgeous veggies.
The grill marks are just
right?
outstanding.
All right, now we're going to take that off. And Eleanor, let's put that close-up cam in again. And tell you what, I'm letting this pepper, I want y'all to see this. I actually want this pepper to get burned. I want it to get super burned, okay? And I'll show you why. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get some of this chicken on here. Now, I have the whole Van Bloem family coming in today. So, or most of it. So I am going to take this chicken and I am going to put it on the grill here, but I'm going to turn the grill down a little bit. Because here's the thing, you can cook it fast, but we want to also make sure it's all cooked through. And I'm being very careful keeping it on one side of the grill because I'm going to do some pineapple in a little bit. So I'll make sure that we're in good shape. It's so good. Even Laura is excited.
I'm so hungry.
I know. I'm a good cook. What can I tell you, Karen? All right. So what we're going for when we do this, I kept this very, very simple. I want to make sure everything is cooked through. And the eggplant is going to take as much oil as you give it. Okay, let's see. Green chilies, burn them and peel them. That's it. Mom doesn't smell. It smells wonderful. Cheryl, you're so funny. Zwilling bags. No, I haven't used the bags, but there is a thing you can do. I would not do it with raw meat, but some people will take a bag and close it most of the way, put a straw in it and suck the air out and then close it. That works pretty well. Never with raw meat. We don't want to suck meat.
Yikes.
Juice.
Pathogens. I can't unsee the pathogens.
And I am a food safety girl. I am Serve Safe certified. So I am all about it. All right, now check this out. Even with this, because this is a round piece, right? I'm going to flip it inside. And I just like to get them small. I want to have them be nice and small for me because I'm going to put them on a piece of toast then. And I'll show you once we get it going. So this is the bowl that I did the marinade in. And you can totally use it because it was no raw meat, right? It was just raw veggie. And it's got a little bit of olive oil in there. And I'm in the waste not, want not phase here. And I'm going to take this. This is truly one of my very favorite summer meals. And I make this veggie mixture. And I will throw it in, like I will save some and throw it in with pasta. I'll take some pasta, cook the pasta, save some of the cooking water, and then you just throw, I'll have it in the fridge. I'll throw the cold veggies into it, and then I'll throw in maybe a little lump of goat cheese because goat cheese is so creamy. And I will add a little bit of pasta water in. Delicious. Oh, it's so good.
It sounds so good.
It's so good. I'm telling you, you can use this. You can make a batch of this because let's be honest. Let's say you're cooking for one person. Are you going to eat an entire eggplant, an entire zucchini, red onion? Are you going to do the whole thing? No, that's a lot of food. I even bought a little eggplant, and I'm the only one in my house who likes eggplant. So,
I can eat a whole zucchini though, especially if it's air fried.
Well, then you should come over because I seriously have 8 more zucchinis in my house.
Okay.
So, gone to silicone bags. Yeah, I've heard of those silicone bags. They're supposed to be really cool. I've gone more to ceramic and glass containers for holding stuff. I'm doing more of that.
Me too, Christine.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, you can go to a big box store and you can get a whole bunch of it. Right?
That's what I did. I went to a big box store and got a whole set.
Yeah, that's the way. All right, now I really like the caramelization happening here. Remember, caramelization is a concentration and cooking of sugars. And I know you're like, but you can put any sugar on that. Natural sugars, baby. Natural. Now, I'm going to take some of this red onion, and I will tell you, this is a little crispy. I don't care. I'm going to take the part that's not burnt and just throw it in because it's so good. You could throw in a garlic clove if you like. I think I might. Laura, how do you feel about garlic? Love it. Love it. All right. While they're all at this charity race, Laura and I are going to eat like queens while they have hot dogs from a cart. One more piece of this. Now, with that basil, and I'm so lucky because my basil plants are loving life right now. The sun is nearly out. Glass containers with light pink glass. Tell me more, Annette. I love that. Eric thinks garlic is a food group in and of itself. Eric, that's funny. All right, let's grab a garlic clove. We'll just take one. I'll take one here. And if you're like, oh, I can't get it, you just take the whole thing. Oh, look, I got one off. Just give it a squish. One will come right off for you. All right. Now, it's going to go in with the warm veggies, and that warmth will help to bring out the aroma of it. It's going to be awesome. Can you guys hear the grill? I don't know if you can hear, like, there are a lot of sounds happening. I'm just going to try. I don't even think I'm going to mash it today. Now, you guys know I love my frozen garlic, right? That's already smashed. I like it over the jarred because I think the jarred, I don't like the feel of the jarred, but if that's what you're into, don't let anybody tell you otherwise, right? Do what you do. Let's take that. And then I already put a little basil in. I want to check here real quick. Ooh, look at this. That chicken, I don't know if you can tell. This chicken is looking pretty good. Now,
oh, Christine, we're getting a request. Would you please repeat how to use the veggie bruschetta with pasta?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hang on 1 second. So it's the same sort of deal with your chicken as if you were when you're grilling as when you're sauteing, because chicken will tell you when it's ready. Okay? If you try to peel it up and it's all sticking, oh, there we go. Let's pull this guy out. It needs a little time. Now, let me tell you how I would do the pasta. And I've done it so many times. I've done it with lots of different cheeses. Like a Boursin type cheese is really great. So just so y'all can see, I'm going to take this very charred pepper and I'm going to put it in a paper towel because that's how I learned to do it in cooking school. I'm going to wrap it. And I'm going to put it in a plastic bag. Now, I used to use plastic grocery bags, but we don't have any of those anymore. So I'm just going to pop it in there, and that's going to steam that off. Now, here is the thing. To use the veggies as pasta, for pasta, I cook the pasta. I put the veggies in with the cooked pasta. I reserve some of the pasta cooking water. Now, if you watched... or maybe it was another class I did the other day. But if you take a look at that, you put the measuring cup under the colander right away, because otherwise you'll be like me, dump the pasta out and go, no, and then you get like 8 drops of pasta water. But what we do is we take that pasta water. I love to do goat cheese. I love to do Boursin. I love to do something that's maybe a little bit creamier. And it just works perfectly to throw that in, and then the pasta water loosens it up, but there's a little bit of creaminess to it that is nice. All right, now check this out. I'm going to take my basil, and I have all my little leaves, and I'm going to roll it like I am in Cuba rolling cigars. And then we're going to go through and do a chiffonade. Can you see how messy my cutting board's getting, everyone? So we do these little feathery cuts. Do you do little posh cuts, Karen?
I'm not much of a chiffonader, but I think it looks so cool.
It's easy. The reason we do it is because the basil can turn black really easily. If you chop it, if you do that whole chopping thing, it's going to turn black on you, and then you end up with little black flecks. Now, this is one of my favorite empty nest tricks. because who out there loves, the jar of garlic just isn't my vibe. Who loves like really good bread, like bakery bread? Like we have a wonderful new bakery here in town, and they do the most gorgeous loaves of sourdough.
Yeah, Marianne Sullivan does.
Yeah. Thank you, Marianne.
And Francis.
All right, so check this out. Here's the thing, though. You buy this gorgeous loaf of bread for $12, and for me, I can't eat all of that bread. So what happens is it ends up going to waste. When you go and get your bread, I am telling you, any good bakery is going to have a slicer. Have them slice it for you. The day you get home, eat as much as you want. And the day you get home, I want you to pop it in the freezer. It is so great. It'll be great quality. It's better, of course, if you're toasting it or grilling it, like I'm about to do. But it's a great way for us to have, turning the heat down a little, for us to have that good bread more often without wasting money. It took me forever because it would just kind of fade away and get crunchy and not in a good way. So this is what I do. I love bread, right? Oven bread. I never heard of that. Look at this. Loretta and Annabelle, you are so much further ahead than I am. So funny. Cindy's doing it. Francis is doing it. You guys are all over it. It took me forever. Judy, send me a private message. I'll send it to you. Dutch Crunch. What's Dutch Crunch? Tell me what Dutch Crunch is. I don't know what that is. Annette, tell me what Dutch Crunch is. I love it. All right. So I have got this.
There's a question. Why freeze instead of storing in the fridge?
Because I'm not even going to get to it in the fridge. It's because I bought this loaf of bread a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
I just peel it off as I need it, as I want it. All right. Now, let's do this. Oh, yeah, we are cranking along. Here's our pepper. I'm pushing things a little. But check this out. Oh, yeah. We use the paper towel because we use that to peel off the skin, okay? Because this is hot. So we go through and we use the paper towel to pull it all off because the skin we've burnt, right? That's how we get these beautiful roasted peppers. Oh, love it.
That looks so cool.
It's so good, right? And I'll tell you, I should let it steam even a little longer. I'm pushing it today.
It'll still be good though.
Yeah, it's so good. It's just, it will slip right off. The steam really helps it. And then we get in here, pull it right off there, and then we can pop that out, right? Take that. Don't throw it in the bowl. That is not where we're going. Oh, look at that. It just wants to lay out for us. All right. Woo! We're going to like cool off a tiny bit because somebody, feel that breeze. The sun is out. There's a breeze. There's still sweat rolling down my face, everyone. Okay. I make the leftover bread into croutons gazpacho, breakfast casseroles. See, that's so good. Sherry, during the week, though, I am so lazy. Dutch Crunch rolls. That's so good. All right. Love the sound. Oh, Annabelle, you like the sounds of nature? Okay, well, we're not doing this again till October. I don't know. I do love, so I'm really lucky because we are right outside of my house. My house is right there. And the internet is set up in the kitchen. So, sound of the dogs. So I can do it from back here and it's all going to be good for us. You know, I still have the connection power. Look at this. And in our town today, there's all of this exciting stuff happening. Oh, don't forget bread. Oh, perfect, Laura. Look at that. All righty. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this little pepper and move it up here. And I'll wipe my hands real quick. And I'm going to use this guy. And I'm going to take, oh, how good's that look? Oh, it's so good. All right, and wait till I show y'all. Don't forget the little pieces. The little pieces are the best ones.
Now, a couple of questions there, Christine. How do you know when the chicken is done? Do you just set a timer, or do you go by chef's intuition?
For me, it's chef's intuition, but I will tell you, there are all sorts of things you can do. One of the things we do is the touch test. And even with chicken, we want to do that because chicken always has to be cooked through, right? Nobody wants medium rare chicken. So when we do the touch test for steaks and whatnot, this is what I want everybody to do this at home. Nobody can see it. This is what rare feels like. If you make a loose fist, see, that's a loose fist. Feel how it tightens up there? That's what medium feels like. And then touch of your nose, tip of your nose is well done. So by touching this, I can tell that these are all well done. And well done is what we want for this. And you're not going to get it right away. That's okay. That's totally okay. Do it and practice. Also, the greatest tool that you can have in the kitchen, no joke, is an instant read thermometer. You can pick one up for about $12 at your grocery store. If you want to go posh, they have digital thermometers that you poke it in and it connects to your phone. I was just showing mine off this morning. It's so good.
You could spend like $1 million on a thermometer if you want to. Of course, that might be a scam. See what I did there?
Sister-in-law Laura looked and she was like, $69. And I said, yeah, I know, but it's worth it. It's worth it because I use it all the time.
I swear by mine.
I love it, but you don't need that, right? You can do, I think I told you back in the days when I worked at the Ground Round in Reading, Pennsylvania, I would watch all of the, we'll loosely call them chefs, but they're really cooks. And I would watch them and they would all touch the steaks. And I mean, what did I know? And I'm like, ew, what are they doing? And it wasn't.
Yeah, do you kiss your mother with those hands?
It was, and it was how they could tell when the steaks were done. You know, they were, because you do something, you just learn. And now I can appreciate that. Back then, I did not appreciate that. I want you to know that. I have a couple of seeds in there. It's sister-in-law, so we're good.
I have a personal question.
Give it to me.
I'm not a chicken breast kind of person or a boneless, skinless type. I like thighs and legs and I like the skin on. So
absolutely.
So how do you adjust the recipe if you want to use that cut instead of boneless, skinless chicken breast?
Sure. I go with the chicken breast here because it's a little healthier, and the boneless, skinless, because we know the skin is where a lot of it is. Listen, my mom and I used to practically wrestle over skin on the bird, right? Because it's so good. You just have to go, I believe, with a little lower heat on that.
Okay.
Okay. If you do a little lower heat, then it's going to cook through because you have to get through a thicker situation, right? So I just go a little lower with the heat.
And do you cook longer then?
Yeah, a little longer.
And what temp would you be looking for? Like 165?
Always 165.
Okay.
For poultry, it's always 165. There's no exception.
Okay, cool.
Okay, with pork, last night I made pork tenderloin for us and it was fantastic, right? Laura's like, yes, it was. And it was to 145 because whole cuts of meat, like lamb, pork, beef, veal, these can be cooked to lower temperatures. But ground meats and poultry, always 165. All right, now.
And one question is, are you using goat cheese on the bread, or is that percent, or goat cheese? Cool.
So I talked to Laura, come here a sec. I want to introduce everybody to sister-in-law Laura. She's now like fixing herself. So this is my wonderful sister-in-law Laura, who I love dearly, who is down visiting while the rest of the family does the crazy bike ride. Look, Mary Ann said hello. Hi. All right, go back to sit down. She's like, what? I said, do you want mozzarella or goat? And she said, oh, hit me with the goat. So we've got the goat, and I'm going to do, I'll go gently here, but I like everything to be rustic. So I do kind of like I let it spill off the sides. That's very intentional, right? I don't like food that looks, I am not a fussy person. So I want food that looks really relaxed.
Lisa said burrata would be good on that bread. I'm right with you, Lisa. Oh my God, that's like the sexiest cheese ever.
I have, oh, I'm getting the table. I have half a ball of burrata inside. Laura and I are going to hit that later. So I do a little bit of the glaze on this one, but you could absolutely just go with a little balsamic vinegar. Just make sure you get kind of the good stuff. Now, just so I can get it cooking, I have a couple of pineapple spears here, a little bit of brown sugar, and my son got me this very fancy vanilla infused maple syrup. And we're just going, I mean, it's good. Oh, so good. It's really good. It's really good. It's got vanilla bean in it and everything. And I'm just going to get in there because what's happening right now is a sugar situation, right? Because maple syrup is sugar, pineapple is sugar, brown sugar is sugar.
Yes.
So because we're going to do this, we are going to turn our heat lower on the grill because sugar burns easily. And you want to make sure you're not using those chicken tongs. Okay? And we're going to take these guys, and I have some vanilla ice cream inside. We'll get to it later.
Okay, that's just wrong.
Yeah, I know, right? And you can get a whole pineapple. To know that a pineapple is right, you are going to sniff the bottom, and if it smells like pineapple, then it should be right. And you can also pull a leaf. And if a leaf pulls out really easily, then it's right. Those are the tricks. They saw me yesterday. I guess because there's a Disney movie set in Hawaii. I
thought they were all set in Hawaii, but okay.
They're doing pineapples everywhere. Marianne, I want you to know I treat my neighbors really well. Okay, so the liquid in here is what I just put in. A little bit of maple syrup, that brown sugar, and that's it. You could also do a pinch of salt if you like. And I'm going to do my good flaky salt on our bruschettas. Okay. Now, tiny amount of vanilla bean paste. Yes. Everything in my house. Oh, that's so good. All right. Pepper to be burned. I want it to be burned because what's going to happen when you burn the pepper skin, it's cooking it from the inside too. And we don't care about the skin. We want to get rid of the skin. So when I had my cooking school, I had 10 gas burners of power, and I would put 10 peppers on it, jack them all up to high, and then just go and turn them. I would get them literally black, pull it off, do the old wrappy wrap thing, and that is how I roasted them. Now, let's check this out. You can put the whole piece of chicken on the plate, but I love to cut it at a little bit of an angle. It's called on the bias. And this is juicy. And you got to give it, it's 10 minutes, right? You got to give it, or it's 5 minutes. It's time to cool down. You got to have that. And then, oh yeah, because you want the juices to stay inside. And I'll tell you, if I don't eat all this, I make it a chicken salad the next day because I love chicken salad. Always a little bias. All right. I mean, look at that. Come on. This is, yeah, that's delicious. All right. Now, here is another thing. Have you noticed I keep putting the lid to the grill down? That is,
you're looking, you're not cooking.
Oh, yeah, look at this. That needs a little more.
Haven't you heard that phrase, Christine? If you're looking, you're not cooking.
Yeah. I've never heard that.
That's what all the grill masters say.
Well, I love that, Karen. I love that. So here's the thing. With it down, temperature rises a lot. It's a little more oven-like, but you've got that direct heat. It's like broiling, just opposite. So when I want to do something that I'm looking to just brown, for example, the toast, I've like stuff on me. Woo! The toast, I would normally leave the grill up when I'm doing that, but I was multitasking. So things like that you're looking to really get directly cooked, go ahead and leave it up. But we wanted to get that chicken done, so we shut it. The veggies, I want them to cook through. It makes it a little more oven-like, so it'll all cook through. Good looking meal. Thank you, Annabelle. I gotta say, I love having the comments so that I can see you guys in real time. I use chef cooking terms, but I keep it so easy. Oh, thank you. That was very nice.
True. So true.
I don't know how, Kelly, I cannot ship you any. Sorry. But this is just
yeah, that was a bridge too far for Kelly.
Yeah.
But
this is how I eat in the summer. Like, this is truly how we eat. And if I wasn't yammering on at you the whole time, you would see that this is a meal you can get done in no time at all. Look at these 2 plates. Look how pretty that is.
oh,
I know.
that looks
I love
lovely.
I love it. And then I'm going to show you the pineapple. I'm going to put a little pineapple. Oh, you get 2 of the small bowls and a scooper of some sort. I think Laura wants ice cream because she just went in and got it.
Oh,
I had to tell them last night, don't you touch my ice cream. I know. Here. Let's move this.
what address and when is dinner? People want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
You know what? I should invite somebody who's local to come and cook with me, not outside. This is a once a year extravaganza. But
yeah, I think that's a fine idea, Christine.
We could do a contest and have somebody come on and cook with us. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be amazing.
I think that'd be really fun. All right, Eleanor, we're going to have to talk about that. I'm going to go to Eleanor's house someday.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that'd be
sounds
super
like
fun.
a great idea.
Yeah, if you guys are into it. I don't want to push myself.
I'm into it. I'm practically coming through the computer screen. What more do I need to do?
All right, now check this out. Woo! This is starting to look good. Okay, so this one, I've got some pretty little grill marks on, right? Love it. We've got our plates here. I'm going to move these to the side. And then, I don't want it to be mushy. Oh my gosh. Can I just say though, that little bit, boy, can I smell that maple syrup. Holy bananas. That's good. All right, look at this one. Oh my gosh. Laura, are you so happy you didn't do the race? Yeah. So you don't have to add to it, but our sugar is more than just a sweetener here. Our sugar is helping us in that it's forcing that caramelization process along a little bit. So they're natural sugars in your pineapple anyway, right? You're always going to have natural sugars there. But this way, we're kind of coaxing them. We're giving them a hand. I think just 1 scoop, yeah? She's like, yeah. Are you going to have it as a appetizer? Do you all know what a appetizer is?
No. What is that?
It's a dessert appetizer.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big in our family.
That's an idea whose time has come.
Yeah. I was talking to the president of our local community college, wonderful woman. First time I met her, and she's like, I don't know, I just love the sweets. I eat it before anything else. I said, oh, you like an appetizer? And she was like, what's that? I felt so good. All right. Look, Annabelle knows. Oh, good, Cheryl. Thank you so much.
I always say life is
simple.
uncertain. Eat dessert first.
You see, I'm going to give that to sister-in-law. No, you have to come over here if you want it. Look, she's like a kid. She's going for it. I'm like, no, you can't have it. I know. There we go. Tell me what you think. She's like, I think you're making me do this on camera. Woo!
There's an old saying, Christine, life is uncertain. Eat dessert first.
Yes. Isn't that so good? Isn't that so good?
The creaminess of the vanilla kind of Blends nicely with the pineapple.
Oh, look at us. Look at her knowing things. And she's a marketing guru. I love it. Oh, you ready? Here is my last hint, my last tip. And this was a big one for all of you that hate spiders. When you turn off your grill, turn off the gas first. Because, there we go. If you turn off the line first, gas may remain in the line. It's not a safety thing, it's just a trace. But spiders love that smell. They love the gas. And they will make nests in your lines.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, I know, this is crazy. So you want to just turn it off at the tank first, and then you're good to go. All right.
Lesson
And there we
learned.
go. There we go. Look at us. And I have a whole pineapple inside. So I've got this. I've got this. Karen, come back on screen for me.
Yes. I feel like we need protection from so many things, especially the spiders in the line, which reminds me of those spidery criminals that are out there trying to, steal our money. And here's another thing I want to tell everybody. Nobody loses money in a scam. It's always stolen. So
Yes.
this whole, no, you know where your money's supposed to be. When a criminal takes it, it's because it was stolen, not because you lost it. So we're at AARP, we want to stop blaming victims and start blaming the people who really do these crimes, which are the scummy criminals. And the other thing is just try not to do anything when you are in a heightened emotional state. Even if you got the call that, that your 5-year-old grandchild ran over 80 pregnant women who were delivering on the Autobahn, just take 5 minutes and just wait before doing anything, because that and just talk to somebody, get a fraud buddy. I'm a fraud buddy for one of my relatives, and I have fraud. I have no problem with asking, hey, does this make sense to you? Just get another opinion. And if you need to check as to whether that Amazon account you never signed up for is actually yours now, you can go to a known trusted number for the business. Don't go to Google, because scammers have co-opted that too. And their numbers can show up at the top of search results. So don't do anything in a rush. Distrust anything that comes to you out of the blue, especially if it sounds really, really good or really, really bad. And verify, verify, verify. That is your friend. And that way, those are just some of the things that you can do to stay safe from these criminals. There's a war on for our information, but we are not powerless. There are things that we can do to protect ourselves.